Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing well. I'm Lararia, I love manga and video games. And today I'm gonna show you all of the manga I got in the month of March, and there's also a little extra. And let me tell you guys, it's a lot. And after that, in part 2, I will also talk about the manga I read in March. So let's go! So let's start with finished series. I was able to get the final volume for Goodnight Pun Pun, and it's quite a slim one compared to the others, which are all 2-in-1s, but this one I believe is a single volume, and it's the conclusion. It's white, and yeah, I'm very curious to read the conclusion to this story, because it's such a crazy one. Probably the most depressing manga I've ever read. And yeah, look at his sad little face. Good night, Pun Pun. I have a bad feeling about this, to be honest. Thinking about the title now. I thought it was a cute title, I no longer think that. Anyway, this is the final volume. So let's move on to continuing series. I got volume 4 of Kingdom of Quartz with another stunning illustration. It's out of focus. Please focus. There you go. Very pretty. I do love the way these volumes look. I do love the illustrations. It's really interesting. Then we have Hanako-kun volume 25. Another very pretty illustration. This mangaka, I swear, her art, well, I think it's a her, but yeah, their art is so gorgeous. Volume 25. And then To Your Eternity, volume 24, and this is the second to last volume, so next volume will be the final volume. And yeah, I still have to read, I think, 2 volumes before this one, but I'm planning on catching up right before the final volume comes out, because it's kind of really hard to follow if I wait too long, and these volumes take so long to come out, so I'm going to wait a little before I read this. And then we get volume 4 of Bokurano. And this is also the second to last volume, so volume 5 is the final one. And these are probably 2-in-1s or something like that too. It's such a big volume. I really like the cover. Wow. I like the color, but I don't know, like the graphics for the cover illustrations is always weird. So those were all the continuing series. And then I started a new series, which is called, I believe in English it's called A Second Goodbye to You. I really like the illustration, and I'm excited to read it. The premise sounds really interesting, and it's recommended to people who enjoyed The Summer Hikaru Died, which is probably my favorite series that I'm collecting at the moment, so I'm really looking forward to reading this. And it looks like there is some time travel, so yeah, I like that. I like sci-fi and I like mystery, so yay, I'm really curious to read this one. And then, okay, are you guys ready? I got the entire series of Yu Yu Hakusho! Woo! So I didn't buy this, I'll be honest with you. My boyfriend was getting rid of it because he enjoyed it, but it's not his favorite. So he said, oh, do you want it? I'm getting rid of it, so do you want it? And I was like, yes! I've always wanted to read this one because it's written by Yoshihiro Togashi, who's the writer for my favorite manga ever, which is Hunter x Hunter. And this is his previous work. So I'm really curious to read this. And I remember watching some of the anime a few years ago and thinking it was good. I just never finished the anime. The anime is like really old, like an old style. I do wish they made a remake like they did for Hunter x Hunter. I would love to watch that. But I do think that I will enjoy the manga a lot more. So yeah, I'm really excited to have this manga in my collection, and I really hope I like it. And by the way, he actually still has to read the final 2 volumes, volumes 18 and 19, so he still has those 2, but he will give me those once he's read them. And you know, there's no rush because I am planning on reading this monthly, like 1 or 2 volumes per month, depending on how my reading month goes. Sometimes I don't read that much, and sometimes I read more, so we'll see. So I have up to volume 17, and I'm really excited. Yay! Now I have both Hunter x Hunter, which by the way is here, and Yu Yu Hakusho, which is complete, at least. Hunter x Hunter is still ongoing, but yeah, Yu Yu Hakusho is complete. And yeah, now for the extra. So those were all the manga I bought or got as a gift, in the case of Yu Yu Hakusho, during March. But then I also got as a gift a little extra, or a big extra, which is the art book for Frieren. This month or last month, we are in April now, I'm filming this in April, but yeah. In March, I started watching Frieren, which I've been avoiding for a long time because it was too mainstream and it didn't sound like something I would enjoy. But then I decided to try it, and now I'm obsessed. I love Frieren so much. Like, I love her as a character, and Fern as well. Oh my gosh, I love Fern so much. But yeah, I love the group. I love the original group, and I love the new group. Stark is also really funny. I really like him as well. So yeah, I'm so excited to have the art book, and it says volume 1, so I'm expecting more in the future. The manga is still ongoing, and I'm currently watching season 2 of Frieren. I'm almost up to date, which is crazy. But yeah, I'm planning on making an art book collection video, like an updated version, where I will also show you a little bit of the art book for Frieren, because it's so good. I love the illustrations. They're like watercolor style, and it's so pretty. I love the colors so much. It's so gorgeous. And also, I got this little bookmark for Frieren. Isn't it adorable? Here with her new party. It's just so precious. I love it. I collect bookmarks and I have quite a few. So maybe one day I will show you my bookmark collection if you guys are interested. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm so happy to have this. So that was everything I got in the month of March, and now let's talk about the manga I read in March. I didn't read a lot in March, also because I also read one book per month, and this month's book was really large. It was 790 pages, and I actually started this in February. But yeah, so it's a big one. So yeah, probably because of that I didn't get to read too many manga, but I did read quite a few. I didn't finish any series, so let's start with continuing series. First, I have to talk about Alice in Borderland Volume 3. Oh my gosh, I'm loving this series so much. I really like this kind of series with psychological games, mind games, and survival style, more than a battle royale kind of manga, like the ones that have games where they have to survive, possibly working together or, you know, trying to solve a puzzle or something like that, or it's just like psychological. I really love this kind of story. And this one, the games in this one are so good. Oh my gosh. I really love the concept where they are in this borderland, this world that is sort of like a post-apocalyptic Tokyo, and they have to participate in these crazy games at night. Like they don't have to participate every night, but each time they win a game or they survive a game, that's how you win a game, you just survive. They are basically allowed to stay there a few more days, like their license gets renewed for a few days. When their license ends, they have to play another game or they're dead. The game difficulty depends on card numbers, the lower the number is, the lower the difficulty is. And each suits of the cards is a different kind of game. Like one is physical games, one is psychological games, one is balanced games, and one is intelligence games. So yeah, it's really interesting. And I really enjoyed this volume. I can't wait to read more. Then I read volume 2 of Magic Knight Rayearth by Clamp. I love these covers, they are so pretty. And yeah, volume 2 was good. It's a very simple story, but I do like the vibe. I like the friendship between the girls. They are very precious, and I love the art. The world is interesting. The villains aren't the best, but it's a very short series, so I wasn't expecting much, but this is a good read. It's a nice read. And next volume will be the last one, so I'm looking forward to seeing the conclusion. Then I read Bokurano Volume 3. See what I was talking about? The covers. The cover design is weird. Like here, it's supposed to spell Bokurano, but it only says Urano. So, what's up with that? Isn't that a weird design choice? I don't know. Anyway, of course, I really like this manga. It's a really sad story, and only a few of the children are left, and yeah, I already know what happens, but I enjoy learning more about their lives, like their daily lives before everything happens, and seeing how they react to everything that is happening during the story. And everyone knows about them now, so they have to be very careful. They are being kept safe by the army, basically. So yeah, a lot of things are happening, and if you like mecha, this is a great one. And then I continued Good Night Pum Pum. I read volume 6, and next volume is the last one. This gets worse and worse in the sense that it's even more depressing. Like, wow. Some of the things that happen in this volume I was not expecting, and it really breaks my heart to see how much Pum Pum has changed since the beginning of the story, where he was just a cute and innocent boy, and yeah, now he's an adult and he's making some decisions, and it breaks my heart. I really want the best for him. And also Aiko, we saw Aiko came back and now she is together with Poonpoon, which was Poonpoon's dream for all his life basically. But yeah, it also seeing Sachi breaks my heart too, because she's the best character, she's my favorite, and I really wanted her and Poonpoon to be together. But yeah, Poonpoon's dream was always to be together with Aiko, and now they are together and it's not what they were expecting. And yeah, it's really different, and oh my gosh, I can't wait to read the last one, because this ended up with sort of a cliffhanger, a bad one. So yeah, I will definitely read the final volume next month and see the conclusion. And yeah, those were all the continuing series I read, and then I started 2 new series. And the first one I want to talk about is Kaiju number 8, volume 1. And I borrowed this from my boyfriend, and I'm not sure if I will continue this. I enjoyed it, it was okay. I like the main character, he's funny. But yeah, I have so many series that I'm reading and enjoying so much more. I might give the second volume a try before deciding. We'll see. And then lastly, I started Yu Yu Hakusho volume 1. I really enjoyed this volume. Of course, I already knew the premise because I watched a few episodes some years ago. The main character Yusuke dies trying to save a little kid from getting run over by a car, and he finds out that he is a ghost and he has a chance to go back to life. He just has to undergo a trial. And yeah, this was a nice first volume. I love Botan. Hold on. The kind of spiritual guide that teaches him and tells him what he has to do. And yeah, she's funny. But yeah, I'm looking forward to reading more. So this is all I got in March, and oh my gosh, it's heavy. And these were all of my March reads. Not too many, but not too bad. I'm pretty happy with it, and I'm so excited to read Yu Yu Hakusho and the other volumes I got. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments which manga you bought in March and which ones you read. And if you read any of this series I talked about, I really love reading your comments, so please do comment, I appreciate it. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye!